When a film is made, we often hear the discussion of, are they going to make a sequel? Often this is heard before the film even hits cinema screens, with the decision ultimately becoming based upon how financially successful the film is. This can mean a single film can become a franchise and stay in the audience's line of view for many, many years. Take for example the Fast and Furious franchise, which started in 2001 and continues to this day. However, if a film doesn't make enough money, or things simply just don't come together, a film might remain as a solid installment of a franchise. When it comes to films deserving of a sequel, I can think of no better example than 2016's The Nice Guys. The Nice Guys was written and directed by Shane Black, famous for creating the Lethal Weapon franchise, as well as writing and directing the third Iron Man film. The Nice Guys, to me, is a perfect movie. The story follows Enforcer Jackson Healy, played by Russell Crowe, and personal investigator Holland March, played by Ryan Literally Me Gosling.
Well, of course I know him. He's me.
As they team up to investigate the supposed death of an experimental film star, Misty Mountains. Healy and March will investigate the seedy atmosphere of 1970s LA and stumble across a conspiracy. The Nice Guys is a very, very funny film, with the lead characters being fantastically written. The way that Healy and March argue and banter one another is hilarious, even after multiple rewatches. It's fun to watch these two guys who really can't stand one another eventually become good friends as the story progresses. The characters are also incredibly deep and complex. Each one of them has their own type of loneliness that they have to deal with. March, despite his good intentions, has not been a good role model for his daughter at all, and primarily makes his money by conning old ladies. Healy, on the other hand, wants more out of his life than just beating people up, but can't make any connections with anyone to do so. As the story progresses, both of our protagonists will learn how to tackle their personal demons head on. I also love how they feel very real. There are a few moments where they behave just how we would in a dangerous situation, but there are a few moments of surrealist nature in there for good measure. It's executed in a way that's fully believable to the audience, and won't distract you from the rest of the film. Another factor that plays into the fantastic humour of The Nice Guys is March's daughter, Holly, played by Anne Rice, who is incredibly well written and performed. We often see her verbally joust with her father in order to nudge him onto the correct path, and each and every time it happens, it's always very funny. Every part of the film flows well together, the frequent humour being used to maximum effect, but never gets in the way of the great character growth of both Holland and March. To see them move from what should just be another easy job into a deadly conspiracy is great stuff. The action sequences are great. There's a really fun, fast-paced energy to them that gels well with the situation and complements the humour. Healy can take care of himself and will frequently engage in some real slobber knockers, whilst March approaches to use his gun or his street smarts, not that he really has any, but is also shot in a way that we completely understand what is happening, so you'll be fully immersed into what is put on screen. The mystery surrounding the plot is also well realised. It's not sacrificed for the sake of a joke, and it's genuinely engaging to see how it all fits together and who might be implicated in it. To see Holland and March slowly put together the dots and realise what is really going on is a big reward for the audience, especially as along the way we'll meet a character that will often create some very humorous dialogue exchanges. Their particular disdain for Chet, played by Jack Kilmer, who was one of my favourite running jokes of the film. I love the retro 70s feel of the film, in narrative tone and visual style. For example, the outfits worn by March are especially fashionable, and I wish I could wear them myself. I also love the attention to detail and the overall production design, with the smoggy neon visuals of LA fitting the tone of the film. It's just really nice to look at. If you haven't seen The Nice Guys, then please try to do so. It is well worth your time, and I'm convinced that you'll love it. And who knows, maybe in the next few years we will finally get the announcement I've been waiting for a very long time. A sequel to The Nice Guys.
She's dead. What do you mean she's dead? Come on! She's not dead! Open your eyes, man! She's fucking dead!
Hi, thanks for watching. Did you enjoy the review? If so, please like and subscribe. It'll help the channel to grow. I hope to see you watching another video again sometime soon. Thanks again.